What is up, YouTube? Back with another YouTube video, and today we're here with a crowned tier 5 mission guide for the mission All's Fair. You can see it says the best way to wound the enemy is to hit them where it hurts, right? That's why we need you to eliminate enemy commanders with their own weapons of choice. I know you're one to work with style, so I have confidence that this is up your alley. Now your tasks are to kill the sniper with a sniper rifle, kill the Rhino with a pistol, and then kill the Juggernaut with an LMG. So we're going to get in-game and show you how you can get this done. So before we load in, I do want to show you guys kind of a setup you can use if you want. Now I am going to prioritize the Rhino and the Sniper first, because in my opinion those are the harder ones to find. The Juggernaut is pretty easy to kill once you know his location, stuff like that. But the Sniper, there's a lot more involved when it comes to dealing with the Sniper and the Rhino. Now I'm going to load in with a sniper rifle and a shotgun here. You can see this is my KV broadside. I'm going to show you guys the attachments real quick just in case you need it. Feel free to pause and just take a look at the attachments that I have here. Now I do want to also show you the sniper, and this is just a Signal 50 loadout that was pretty meta when it was in Warzone and stuff like that, and I just had a blueprint saved so I put it on. But I am going to use a sniper for the sniper, and the shotgun is going to be to help break that armor on the Rhino since he has so much armor. And then what I'm going to do is find a pistol while I'm looting in the Koschei complex, show that in my backpack, and then whenever I break his armor, that's when I'll take that pistol out and finish the Rhino with the pistol. So that's the strategy that I'm going to have going into it. Now when you see the gameplay, I'm going to be doing a lot, there's a lot of AI, there's a lot of stuff going on there. So that's kind of my strategy when it comes to doing this. So just take note, that's why I'm spawning in with a shotgun. That way I can use the fire's breath rounds to break the armor really quickly. Use shock sticks in order to, keep him still, and then use a pistol. So let's get in game and show you how you can get that done. So you can see we're in Al Mazrah, and this is me just showing you the entrance to the Koschei complex that I'm going to use. So you can see I'm going to Al Mazrah City. It's going to be that question mark down there in the parking lot. Make your way down there if you want to follow the video. There are other entrances. I'm just going to assume that you know them already, and then I'm going to show you guys the gameplay of me going through this one. This one is the easiest one in my opinion, so that's why I'm going to use it. All you gotta do is make your way down through these stairs and then go through this hole in the wall. Then you're gonna find the bunker entrance right here. So you can see in a couple seconds I'm gonna go and interact with it and say travel with Koschei complex. Then it's gonna give you a timer. Then all you gotta do is confirm that you want to travel to the Koschei complex. You can see right there we've confirmed it. Now you are gonna get some loading screens. It's gonna take a little bit. Now this is perfectly normal. If you see a black screen, then you get a loading screen, then it fades away or it gives you another one. Whatever happens, just know that you're doing the right thing. It's not that you're messing up anything. So just let it play out. You can see I'm speeding it up by a lot. This one in particular took a long time to load in. I don't know why, but you can see we're still loading in. Black screen, then we get a loading screen here, then we go back to the black screen, and then we end up loading in there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let this gameplay play out just so you can see the path I go on to clear out the AI, and I'll pick up with you guys towards the end.
Blind. Complete your faction missions, then move to Exfil. You're in the dark down there.
Enemy territory!
So you can see this is where I killed those final AI. I just went to go loot around, but you are going to want to find a jumper cable, and you're going to want to find a car battery. It can be in either of these two rooms. As you can see, it's always one or the other. You can see here I found my car battery on a shelf, but it can also spawn in one of these rooms. So they have any random spawn in any of the 4 rooms that I pinged. Just look around, you should be able to find it, as well as night vision goggles. Now make your way over here and then put your car battery and jumper cable there. Then if you have, pick up anything that you had to drop for that. And then you can see once you're ready, you're going to want to go and equip your night vision goggles in order to open the bunker door and see in the chemical plant. You can see I'm kind of just getting my inventory sorted and everything like that. But I opened the door, and now that's going to alert everybody saying that, hey, somebody's going through information extraction. So if there's other players, they may, be on the lookout for you because of the alarm and everything. But follow my path here, and we're going to go and look for the factory admin key. So you can see we're making our way down here, and here's that building that I always ping just to show you for a point of reference. Now make your way into the crawl space, and you can see here I managed to find one factory admin key. You only need one factory admin key. There is going to be two that spawn in. As you can see here, I got really lucky and got both of them in the same crawl space. Now what you're going to want to do, if you don't find it, is there's other crawl spaces here that I'm going to show you. So make your way through here, and then hopefully you found it. But if not, there's still like 3 other crawl spaces that I'm going to show you here. So you go over here to this side, there's going to be another crawl space here, and it's always going to spawn in these crawl spaces. If you go through all of these and you don't see it spawned in, your best bet is to check the doors that I'm going to show you in a little bit to see if anybody else opened them. But you can see as I crawl through here, here's another chance of finding that key, as well as across from this crawl space. As you can see another structure there, and then here is another chance at it. You can also find the heated mass barrel, but we're going to go over here, and you can see D1. And then here is D2 over here. You can use these keys anywhere from D1 or D2. I'm going to make my way to D2 because I like to use this entrance. It's the one I'm most familiar with. So I'm going to insert my factory admin key. It will take it out of your inventory. Then you can take off your night vision goggles and make your way towards this sentry gun here. If you have a better shotgun, you can like one-shot it, two-shot it relatively easily. But since I'm using the cast-off, or not the cast-off, the KV broadside, it's going to take a little more damage. But you can see I did it anyway. Then if you want, take some time to loot here. Not really going to be anything too crazy, but make your way through these double doors. And when you go through here, all the way, I'll tell you right now, as I run straight, there is going to be a shopkeeper you can go to where you can buy plates right here to my left. I'll show you again. Right here to my left. I didn't go inside to the shopkeeper, but there will be a shopkeeper there in one of those rooms. I just went straight for the Rhino and Sniper boss fights, so you can see I'm going to let this play out because you are going to just kill a bunch of AI, but I will pick up with you right before we get to the double doors where the Rhino is going to be at.
There's increased enemy activity. Ultra One, you've got hostile reinforcements incoming.
I need shotgun shells!
Ultra One, activity has increased in the area. Keep your eyes open.
So this is the last double door before you run into the Rhino and the Sniper. You can see I'm equipping a munitions box, that way if I need more shock sticks or anything like that, I have it in my inventory. But I also have my pistol equipped and I have my shotgun equipped. So you can see I'm going to run through, make my way over to these yellow containers over here, and then you will get a pop-up saying the Rhinoceros and the Sniper. You can hear the Rhino's not too happy to see you, but you can see I'm going to spam him with the shotgun until I get that armor broken thing, and when I shoot him there's just hit markers. So you can see I switch over to the pistol, and then I used my 2 shock sticks already, but I am going to refill the ammo box right there and then get another 2. You can see he started running, so that kind of messed everything up, but I will eventually get the kill. You probably will become overwhelmed with ads here. As you can see, I'm getting shot in the back and everything, but I was able to get the pistol kill right there. Now, what's good about this is as soon as you're done with that pistol, you can drop it and pick up an assault rifle or something. You can see I found a cast-off 74U. I picked that up. That way it's way more useful than running around with that pistol. And that's the same strategy that we're going to carry over with the sniper. So I'm going to speed this up, but the goal with the sniper is to just do damage with assault rifles and everything, just because not a lot of enemies down here drop sniper ammo, and we don't have another munitions box. So I'm just going to play it super safe, wait until the sniper relocates to his last spot, break his armor, and then I'm going to use a sniper on him. That's why I have it stowed. So you can see I'm going to run up here. I'm trying to see if I find a munitions box, but you can see I'm not finding anything. And then I'm going to defuse this trap. Now, whether or not you decide to go and defuse all the mine, laser traps, whatever they're called, that's completely up to you. But here you can see this is the sniper. You're going to do some damage to him, and after you do a certain amount of damage, he's going to pop a smoke grenade and he's going to run away. So just kind of be on the lookout for that. But he will continuously keep moving further down in the area. So you can see now he's all the way on the left side over here by this window. And I am going to speed up the gameplay just because it's a lot of gameplay here, because there's a lot of AI. You know, you're doing this solo, it's going to take you a little bit of time because you don't want to get overwhelmed. If you have a lot of self-revives, revive pistols, it's definitely the play to have those on your inventory. Because the sniper does down me, I believe, twice probably. And then you can see I pick up another assault rifle. That way I can go and do some more damage. And then I decided to start disabling some of these traps. That way, if I have to run or something, I can, you know, not have to worry about setting off laser traps and stuff. But I think he's going to down me right here. Yep. You can see I use my self-revive. And I'm running out of plates, even though I have 9 left. But I started with a lot. But you can see as I shoot him, he's going to pop that smoke grenade and he's going to run away. But that is going to trigger more AI to push you. So just be on the lookout for that. Now you can see after I disabled it, I start running around. I found these armor piercing rounds. I was like, I'm going to put that on my sniper when I go to do damage. Then he's going to locate to this corner right here. And then I'm just going to go and deal with these AI as well as try to do damage to him. And you can see after he pops a smoke grenade, he's moving and he's running away. So I'm going to go crawl this way. Then I decided to disable the traps. And again, you don't have to do this if you don't want to. If there's a team chasing you or whatever, that's gonna, you know, take them a long time to disable instead of you having to worry about them. But you can see I'm dealing with the AI, and after you deal with the AI, the sniper will be in the back of this room. You can see that I got the sniper ready, and he's gonna be behind this little box area here. Now this is gonna be his final stand. You can see I got him with no armor, and then I'm gonna end up getting the kill relatively soon. You can see I'm hitting him with a sniper. And then I actually have no plates as well, so you can see he's apparently sniping me before he even, you know, fully stands up. So that's pretty crazy. But I'm going to go and aim right now. You can see as I heal. And then again, he did it again. He's just crazy like that, but you can see you end up getting the sniper kill right there. So again, not too difficult. It does take some time. It definitely does require some patience. But if you're willing to do that, it is pretty simple, in my opinion, at least, to get it done. So now we're going to move on to the Juggernaut. Now, one thing I want to show you before we get into killing the Juggernaut is the locations where the Juggernaut could spawn. There is a lot of them, so most of the time it's just RNG that you're going to have to depend on if you get lucky where you find the Juggernaut. One thing I want to show you is this great website called warzonehub.gg. A link to it will be in the description down below. I've used them in other videos before, but you can go for the DMZ interactive maps. Then you can go and pick Al Mazrah, and then what they have here is pretty much everything that you would need for completing missions, for completing upgrades and stuff like that. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to the filter, and what I do is I just disable all. You can see then you're going to have a blank map here. Now what I'm going to do is just enable these just so we can see if the Juggernaut spawns near any of the haunting event locations. Then what I want, let's say, show me the spawn locations, show me the weapons case, and then let's see, I think it should be items. And okay, we don't really need anything from the items. Let's go check the POIs. I want the name of the POIs to show up. Yeah, you can see POI labels. And let's see if I want vehicles. They also show you the routes and stuff like that. But I want Juggernaut. So you can see through all of that, it took less than 30 seconds. That's how easy and seamless this website is. All you got to do is now look around, and it shows you here the spawn points. So you can see if you spawn Quarry, you do have a location right here that may give you the Juggernaut. So I just want to show you this real quickly. Now there is going to be a little like I said, RNG when it comes to this. I'm not sure if multiple Juggernauts spawn in the same game. It might be just one. I'm not sure. I've only ever seen just one Juggernaut. So if you know otherwise, then feel free to leave it down in the comment section down below. But let's just go from left to right here. So like I said, if you get any of these spawn points on the left side of the map, you can feel free to just get a vehicle, drive down here, and see if you get the Juggernaut nearby. This is apparently one location. This is by the left side of the map here, right before you go out of bounds, and right where sometimes the chemist spawns here, so be careful. You might get a double combo there with bosses. But that's one location for the Juggernaut. Then you can see apparently nothing down there. Up here by Rohan Oil, this is actually where I found my Juggernaut, and pretty much it's pretty easy to get around this. What I was doing in game was, for example, most of the time I spawned like down here. I would get a car, I'd drive right here to the police academy, I'd check to see if I got a pop-up, didn't get it. When you're going around here to Al-Mazrah City, I'll address this in a little bit, but be careful. If this altar is lit up for the butcher, your vehicle will get DDoSed. And I'll show a clip of me driving by. I wasn't trying to fight anybody, but a team was, doing the altar summoning ritual, and then my vehicle got DDoSed, and then they tried to kill me. So just be careful when you're driving around there if you see the altar is activated. But here, if you just drive by, you should get a pop-up. And if you see a weapons case here, there's no weapons case, like the pyro doesn't spawn here. So if you see a weapons case here, it means the Juggernaut's carrying it. So just look out for that. Now, the next location we're going to check seems to be right here at Seraph Bay, making our way towards the right side of the map. And I've never seen it in this location, to be honest with you. If you have seen it here before, leave it down in the comment section below. I'm sure some of these might be old locations, because, for example, the hydroelectric spawn, oh, okay, it doesn't pop up anymore. Alright, never mind. But, yeah, Seraph Bay, like I said, never seen it, but that's one spot. This is a very common spot I get when I spawn in every time. And lately I've been getting this one a lot too, so I don't know. If you do spawn there, you can check that. And then the next one we're going to look at is Al-Bagra Fortress. Now, if you see a weapons case at Al-Bagra Fortress, it will always mean the Juggernaut is there, because no other boss can spawn there with the weapons case. So just keep your eyes out for the Juggernaut. But I've never seen him at Al-Bagra, but if you have, like I said, let me know down in the comment section. And maybe if there's a location here that the map doesn't have, then let us know down in the comment section as well. But making our way over to the top here, we're gonna go to Al-Mazrah City. Now, right here, this weapons case, this is actually Pyro. So let me see if I can turn on Pyro's location. That way I can show you. You can see, if you see one weapons case here at the, I forgot what this is called, consulate or whatever it's called. This is the Pyro right here. And he's a different boss. If you see a weapons case, just know that this is the Pyro, it's not the Juggernaut. But if you see a weapons case walking around here, that's the Juggernaut. It's super confusing, I know, but if the weapons case is just sitting there and it's in one spot, that's Pyro because it doesn't leave the building. I do believe the Juggernaut walks around by default, so if you see it moving kind of from side to side, that is the Juggernaut, so be careful. I've never seen the weapons case spawn there. I have seen the Juggernaut spawn here, but I've mainly seen the Juggernaut spawn here in this location, and it's kind of, I've found him up here before, kind of by the bank, so I'm not sure if his path just is a straight line and he just keeps moving. But if he spawns in with a weapons case, it's always going to be in this area by the police academy here. And most of the time you can see the weapons case moving a little bit. That's just him walking. So if you see any kind of weapons case activity on this side of the map, it's most likely the Juggernaut, so be careful. And this right here is the train, so anytime you see that, the train will always spawn here and make its way down the map, so that one will always be moving. Don't worry about that one. But that's going to pretty much be it. You can see the Pyro's the one located at the airport, so don't try to think that's the Juggernaut. But that's all the possible locations. For me, what I was doing was I would just spawn in, and I would take a car and drive right here at Police Academy. If I didn't get a pop-up, I would drive around kind of this little highway area. Now, for whatever reason, there's players who like to camp this Channel 7 building and this rooftop building right here to kind of look at people who are doing the altar. And I notice whenever I'm driving around here, I'm just getting sniped at for whatever reason by people doing it, so they might try to blow up your vehicle, so just be careful when you're doing that. But if you don't get a pop-up there, what I would do was then drive down here, and then I would just kind of play the edge of this, just because if you drive kind of right here down the middle and they're doing the altar of Lilith, then your car is going to get disabled, and then you're going to DDoS, and then you have nothing to do, and then you're stuck in the middle of a fight between two teams possibly. So I would just play the edge. If you like approach kind of right here, I believe that you should be able to get a pop-up for the Juggernaut if it is nearby. If not, if you don't get a pop-up, don't worry about it. I would say just keep going this way to Tarek Village, follow this road, then make your way to Rohan Oil, kind of make a turn, make your way like right here. You don't have to drive straight through it because there's a lot of AI. Just play the edge and then go somewhere right here, and then if you're lucky, you will get the pop-up. It will alert you that the Juggernaut's there. So let's say if you go in game and it's not in any of those spots, you can continue to look, but for me, if it's not in any of those locations, I just go to the Koschei complex, exfil, and then restart. But that's pretty much my process. I know it's a bit long-winded, I apologize for that, but I just want to show you the locations and everything. But now let's get into how I actually killed the Juggernaut. So this I do want to mention real quickly. As you can see, I'm driving around and I did get a pop-up here saying an ominous presence is nearby. That's the altar of Lilith that leads to the butcher. And you can see as I'm trying to drive away, my vehicle gets disabled because of the DDoS, because of the zombies and everything that are going to spawn in. And I end up getting sniped at by a team that was trying to do it. And, you know, I don't blame them. They're probably like, wow, some guy just tried to run up on us and then now he wants to leave. My goal was never to try to kill him, but that can put you in a bad situation there if your vehicle just randomly gets DDoS because of the event. But just do be careful for that. Make sure you're trying to avoid that. But you can see I am going to Rohan Oil, checking to see if the Juggernaut spawned in, and I got the Juggernaut nearby location, Rohan Oil. He does DDoS my vehicle, and you can see I'm looking around to see if I can find him. Then I hear him revving up the minigun. So I go, throw a shock stick, and this is my LMG right here. I also throw a thermite just to try to break some of that armor. I know he has a lot of armor, so I wasn't worried about the thermite killing him. But you can see, I try to do another shock stick, but he starts running away. Now I start shooting to see if I can break that armor. And you can see here, I don't end up breaking it yet, but I do have another shock stick. So I just wait a little bit, I got the reload, then I throw a shock stick, and then I go and start doing some damage. You can see the armor's broken, and I end up getting the kill. So Juggernaut is pretty easy once you actually know where to look and find him, compared to, you know, the sniper and the Rhino, where you might take a couple tries, you might end up dying in the Koschei complex, and you gotta loot up and go down there all over again. But that's gonna do it for the video. So hopefully you found it useful. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Ring the bell so you don't miss another video. Drop a follow on my Twitch, twitch.tv/MuckisJam0. Playlists with all my DMZ guides will be popping up on screen right now, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.